Korea. I read, well, I also did East Asian studies at UST. It wasn't actually like my major, but I took like a million classes on culture and all, like Buddhism and everything, tons of different stuff. So I was really prepared for culture, and I read every single book in the library, but that's what I like before I travel or do anything. Like if I get a pet rabbit, which I did, I would take like every book out and just like read it cover to cover so I was prepared. So when I showed up to Korea, I was just like, yeah, it's Korea.
I, on the other hand, I didn't actually study anything about Korea. I really want to have the like fresh, immersive experience of being completely overwhelmed. Like I really look forward to that. And no, it's a great thing. Like being confused in another country really makes you rethink like how you grew up yourself and like the things that you're used to and the things that you take for granted. So I wanted to go there and be shocked. And I find that if you go to another country with a really open mind and you think to yourself, okay, this might not be how I'm used to it, but it doesn't make it wrong, then it's going to be very easy for you to adapt. We find that the people in Korea that we know that have difficulties adapting are those who are like, well, this isn't what it's like back home. Why don't I have, ranch dressing everywhere that I want? I've accepted that I don't have ranch dressing.
I can tell.
Anyhow, so I came to with an open mind. It was a little bit, confusing at first, to see how things run differently. But no, it's not difficult to adapt. In terms of questions like money, no.
No, it's so cheap.
It's awesome because it's cheap, so that's easy to adapt to. Things are very, very cheap there.
What was it? Money? Okay, so food, no as well, because we are both eating, we grew up in Toronto. Like, you guys know Toronto has every food on the planet. So
Yes.
We would go to Cape Town all the time to eat. But I think lifestyle, there's only a couple things that we haven't gotten used to. One of them would be personal space.
Yes.
We've adjusted to it mentally, but sometimes we'll still do the shivers. So for example, there's an ATM machine, and I am
This is the ATM.
I'm putting in my PIN code.
So if this is Canada, then I'd be a little bit far.
Zip line, right?
Right.
Right? In Korea. This actually happened to Simon once.
I have to try to box you out.
And I understand because the population, it's so dense, and so people just grow up differently. They just grew up understanding that you want to get on that subway, then you get on the subway like this. So you'll see a lot of foreigners in Korea be like, oh, that subway's full, and you're like, newbie. You're waiting for the subway, and you're jamming in between two people. So that's the only thing that I'm still a little bit uncomfortable with, is just pressing up against me. And the opposite would be if you want to go to a coffee shop. If you're not pressed up against the cash, humping it, people go in front of you thinking that you're not ready.
Yeah.
So Simon is a barista, okay, and if I stand, here's the cash. If I stand here, I'm being served. But if I stand back here,
We've been butted in front of lots of times.
I'm just about to walk up. I'm literally about to walk up, and someone just comes up and they're like,
And the thing is, it's not a matter of rudeness. It's just a matter of she didn't look like she was ready to order. She didn't look like she was in line.
According to Korean style.
According to Korean style.
Yeah. And so some foreigners take that as an insult personally, it's because I'm a foreigner. And we're like, no, it's not because you're a foreigner, it's because you're standing way too far back.